Hi guys, how are you? Today it's just only me. Unfortunately, Mr. Lee is not here, so it's just only me, and I'm here for something else different today. So I hope you guys you're ready for this. Okay, I'm just gonna be talking about my about what about my journey, like. I know some of you, you can't even like imagine where I was working before. You know, people tend to see someone like abroad, and you're like, say alishaomoka, the person is in Maju and all that. So first of all, before even I begin the story, I just want to welcome each and every new member in this family. You're most welcome. Okay, so just sit back and remember, if you know that you have joined us, make sure that your notification bell is on so that you can be notified each and every time that we put on a new video. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now this is my story. First of all, majority of you already know that I'm in UAE, but before I came to UAE, I was in Saudi Arabia. Guys, I've been in Saudi. The reason why I'm doing this video, I just want to encourage some of you out there, because when I went in Saudi, it was a decision that I made, a decision that my parents even never knew about it. I lied to my parents that I was in Egypt. Yes, guys, nobody knew that I'm in Saudi. Like, I just went, did the process alone. I had an agent by then, so she processed all my documents. Okay, it was just only me and her. Then after that, I was on my way to Saudi. Like, my parents didn't know anything. So before I traveled, I was so busy processing my passport. I was so busy processing everything. So I did everything on my own. Nobody was helping me apart from the agent. So only my parents knew the day that I was traveling. That's when they knew that, okay, I'm going. But they didn't even see my ticket. They didn't even see my passport. And the person who took me to the airport was my agent. So we were so many. We went almost like seven girls, whereby we went to Saudi. So the agent took us to the airport, and that's how I went to Saudi. Guys, I'm sure maybe some of you are asking yourselves, wasn't she scared? And the way, like, that time, it was 2011, and I'm telling you, that time we had so many cases. Ladies were being killed in Saudi. But I just had a lot of confidence in myself, and I was like, yeah, I can go there. And that's how I went. Now, guys, imagine, upon reaching in Saudi, I was so small, and I had left a baby who was only 3 months old. Yes. So I was so small, I was so thin, like, I don't know. So my boss, when she saw me, she's like, what? You cannot even take care of my kids. You're so small. How are you going to take care of my kids? That time we are at the airport. So they're still thinking if they're going to take me or no. So she even called, first of all, because the madam didn't know how to speak English. So she was just speaking in Arabic. So only the baba knew English. So the guy is like, no, you're not the age that you're saying. You're so small. You cannot be able to take care of my kids. I have 5 children. Guys, I almost fainted. 5 kids. And the way I've never taken care of anyone else's kids. So it's just only me, and they're telling me about 5 kids, and we're at the airport before even they took me to their house. So now I decided, okay, they decided to call my agent. So my agent, sorry guys, that's my baby. Okay, so my agent, my agent confirmed, yes, that's her age, and yeah, like, she can be able to take care of your kids. You interviewed her while she was back home, so yeah, she can be able to take care of your kids. I said, okay. Like, the guy was like, he was really not that much convinced, but he said, okay, he decided to take me to their house. So the madam was still upset. She's just walking around up and down, speaking in Arabic. I didn't even know what she's talking about. So I'm like, okay, these people, how am I going to stay with them? So finally, we decided, upon reaching the house, so imagine, it's at night. It was around 7. So it was a little bit dark. Now, it was the first time. It was the first time to see a gate opening on itself. So I'm still in the car, and I just see the gate opening, and I can't even see any person. So no guard, no one. So upon reaching, like, we are at the parking lot, then all of a sudden we see the kids coming. 1. So I was just busy counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 plus again. There was another nanny. So I'm like, wow, how am I going to manage this? Remember that time, I've been told by my agent, whenever you're going to Saudi, you're not supposed to show your phone. I had a phone whereby I put it inside my bra, like it was here. Like, I didn't remove that phone on my arms. Like, I was just holding the phone the entire time from the airport. I don't want my employer to know the phone is switched off. And also I had that small Nokia charger. Oh my God, thank God. These Nokia phones really helped me a lot. So I have the small charger, okay, that small charger, and it's on the other side, on the side of my bra. So I just put it over there, and the other side on my bra, I put my phone. So the phone was off, and the charger, I have really put it in a nice way so that even if my employer checks, like, they can't be able to know if I have anything, because by the end of the day, if they're gonna search, they will just search only this part. So I was so confident in that, because we were told that we are not supposed to go with the phones in Saudi. Okay, now the kids come. My employer had a very small, beautiful daughter. So, and the baby girl, she was around 3 years. I'm telling you, the first thing when that kid saw me, it's like, you know, I think I was so black. I won't say anything, but the baby, like, the baby just tried to touch me like this. Then all of a sudden she started crying, like she's running. She has never seen a black person like me. The baby cried, literally crying. Oh my goodness. So the madam there, she's still upset, you know. So the baba just called the daughter and they talked to her. But, you know, she's so small. She was so scared. It's their first time. They don't even speak English. I'm the only person who's supposed to speak to them in English, and they speak only Arabic. So, okay, we decided to go inside the house. I said hi to them. The kids never said hi to me. They're just looking at me like a zombie. I'm telling you, like, it was something very weird. Like, nobody even knew what kind of a person was this. I think they've never met a black person again. Maybe I was the first one, I don't know. But now, upon reaching the house, the first thing, even without being shown anything, I was taken to my room upstairs. It was on the 3rd floor. I will never forget. It was a 3-story building, okay? It was a villa, a very big villa. So now on the 3rd floor, we went with my madam, and even before like showing me the entire house, nothing. I was just taken directly to my room. So upon reaching the room, this is what happened. Upon reaching the room, she told me to open my suitcase. I opened. She removed all my clothes, everything, like, she was searching if I have anything like that is not allowed. She asked me if I had a phone. I said, of course, no, I don't have any phone. She searched me. It's like I knew that she's going to search me. She searched me all over. She didn't find anything. The other housemaid is just standing there. Then, shock on me, I was given very big uniform. Like, I don't know, it was a plus size for me. I think XXL, 3XL to wear. So I was like, madam, it's very small. No, good. So imagine the uniform in me, I was like, I had to tie the trouser because it's really extra big on me. So I tied it, and that's how I wore my uniform. Then immediately I was told to go downstairs. We went downstairs, and imagine I was dressing when she's there. She's just looking at me. So even though she was just like busy still on my thing, so I did everything quickly. I just put it on top of my clothes. Okay, so long story short, we went downstairs. Now she went to show me how the house is. Ladies and gentlemen, the house was big. Everything all inclusive, the bathroom plus all the rooms. This is all inclusive bathrooms, and all the rooms in that house, they were all 13. Like, I will never forget, 13. So that is including the rooms outside, the waiting room for the men, and plus the other rooms inside the house, everything plus the washrooms, all together they were 13. So I was shown everything that night. Remember, I still don't even know anything. So the girl, the other nanny, she was from Ethiopia. So I was so happy because I knew, okay, so we are going to be working too. So I was kind of happy, but shock on me, she was leaving. She was going for her vacation. That's why they replaced her because she was going and she was not coming back. That's why they brought me there in their house. So it was just going to be me and me alone. Now, we are done with all the introduction. I was told that I'm going to be eating my food in the kitchen. I was okay with it. I don't have any problem. My main aim was to work. Okay, I was not even scared of anything, but at some point, sometimes I was a little bit scared because of the cases, how there were so many cases over there. But, you know, I just had a lot of faith in me, and I was like, yeah, I can make it. So at night, we were shown where to, at night we went back to the room. So the lady, at least she told me a lot of stories. I managed to stay with her for a whole week before she left the house. So in that 1 week, I learned a lot. It was so easy working with her. And also the madam, she was helpful as well. She was really nice. So the only hardest thing was the kids, because the kids were so used to the other Ethiopian lady. So me, and my and my blackness, still the small kid was so afraid she was so afraid of me, so she never came close to me. Even if she will come, she was just like coming next to me, then boom, off she goes running, and she's crying at the same time. So I just got used to them. But now, after that 1 week, when this lady left, so it was just only me, that's when I knew, okay, now it's time. I could wake up early in the morning. I have to be up by 6. By 6, I should have started working already, because the kids will go to school, even though I was not preparing for them. So it's just only me cleaning and everything. So I start. Now, the only thing that I hated most was when I cleaned there were 2 boys. Okay, there were 2 boys. So the only thing that was pissing me off was whenever I finish cleaning the boys' room. There were 2 boys and 3 girls. When I finished cleaning the boys' room, they could go back again in the room, start jumping on top of the beds. Then all of a sudden, the madam is going to come back and start questioning me. Oh no, these beds are not okay. You need to go back, and all that. So that was the only annoying thing. Now, again, another thing. Oh my God. I finished cleaning. Okay. Immediately I'm done, and I'm like, wow, I'm done cleaning. Then all of a sudden, madam is just gonna come. She will go around. This is what she was doing on the wall. Like, she's just checking with her hands, with her fingers. Sometimes even she's just gonna remove her shoe. Then she will see if there is any dust. So my main job was to remove all the couch, everything. I have to push everything and like spotlessly clean. Otherwise, whenever she comes back to check, I need to redo it again. It doesn't matter what time, but I had to redo it again. Now, at least within a week, I was okay, and I know I was so smart, so I just did my own job. You know, one thing I came to realize while working as a housemaid, first of all, you need to accept the kind of job that you're doing. Because for me, all along, when I went to Saudi, I was okay with the kind of job that I was going to do. And nobody forced me to go and work as a housemaid. So I was just okay. But now, when I went there, things were a bit hard because, you know, like my main thinking was, when I go to work as a housemaid, it's just the normal thing, like cleaning, when I were like the normal cleaning back home. But I came to realize that it's like we have, she was having some other standards, so I had to clean it in a different way. And as well, I was so new in cleaning with the vacuums and washing clothes with the washing machine, you know, so many things that I found out over there that I had never used. So it was just only me and accepting whatever kind of job that I was doing. So now the other part was when the battle was between me and the small little girl, the 3-year-old girl. Really, she gave me a hard time. That small little cute girl, you know what she could do? Like the entire staircase, the wall of the staircase, it was white in color. Okay, the entire house was painted white. So she could apply lipstick. Okay, whenever she applied lipstick, she could go kissing the wall step by step. Like she will go one staircase up, then kiss the wall. Again, another one until she reaches the first floor. When I come back, I'm like, the entire wall has been kissed. It has very cute lips on it, the red, with the red lipstick. Oh my God. But you know, she's a kid. But instead, my madam could come shouting at me, yalla, you know, Baba is coming back and he's gonna be upset. You need to clean this quickly. And remember, maybe that time I was vacuuming or maybe I was doing something else. So I just take my things back and I go and start cleaning. At the same time, when I'm cleaning, again, the girl does the same thing. So it's like I'm just doing and she's redoing the same thing. So, you know, it's all about patience. Ladies, imagine I almost like I was sometimes I could really get upset, but I'm like, no, it's a baby girl, it's a small girl, so I can't do anything. Then I remembered where I came from. The reason why I went to Saudi, I had my own reasons. I had left my 3-month-old baby and I didn't have a choice. So I went there in order to find my own green pastures. You know, I needed money. So I was like, no, it doesn't matter what kind of job I'm doing. So I was so busy, like, I can do this. I could go back to my room, cry, pray and ask God, is this like, just give me the courage, give me the patience, okay? Like, and I'm like, oh my God, am I going to finish my 2 years just like this? Because I was like, 2 years contract is really long. So now, instead of fighting the little girl, I made sure that I tried my level best to befriend her. Like, whenever the madam is not near, I could just go try and play with her. She was so playful. So I made sure that I was playing with the girl to make sure that I distract her. So everything just went on well between me and her. We became friends. She even slept in my room, and that's how my life really changed, because I came to realize that whenever like the kids love you and you're working as a housemaid, that's one thing that I came to know. If you're more into the kids, believe you me, even the madam will be like, she will just be okay, because they put their kids first priority. So if you are okay with the kids, then your life will be so easy. Okay, so the only battle now was between me and the madam. Sometimes imagine someone calling you all the way from 3rd floor and telling you, hey, come downstairs. Then when I go downstairs, she's sitting just here, the remote is just there next to her, and she's like, GB remote. And I'm like, okay. Now after that, I give her the remote and I'm waiting for the next task or why she called me. Then all of a sudden she's like, yeah, Laroy. She's telling me I need to go back to my room. And so all the way from 3rd floor, I was just called only to get my remote. So this is just a motivation. That's why I did this video. This is just a motivation for all the ladies who are working as housemaids, just to motivate you that I did it and you can do it. Like, if you know that that's your line of duty, that's what you're doing now, just get the courage, be good, it doesn't matter. That's where I was, and now I'm in another different place. So it's just only to encourage you. I did it, and you can do it as well. So I will share more on maybe on my other next video. So this was just only to encourage and to tell you my journey. That's where I started. That was my first job, working as a housemaid, and that was in Saudi, and I did it. So that's it. So now, guys, please remember to subscribe to our channel. I'll be talking more about so many things about our life, and that's it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today, and bye.